So now we have the threes. We start with the 3 of aces. No, we don't start with the 3 of aces. We start with the 3 of wands. So we had aces in the beginning, which were the seed. We had the 2s, which are in conjunction with something else. And when you have a seed, you put it in the soil. So that's 1 and 2. That's ace and 2s. And then we go on to the 3s. And the 3s there's a third component. So with the wands, the third component that comes out is cooperation. It is that to get something further, you need something else. So this says that you need someone else's help and input, some other resources, some other learning and knowledge perhaps, but generally it's an action orientated. We have wands are work, wands are action, to remember what wands are. Okay, so they're energy, they're doing something, they're putting energy, physical energy into something. And the 3 of wands talks about the projects, and these projects can be as simple as you decided to paint something and you've started painting it, got your paint out, you started painting it, and then you go, how do I actually do the edges, or how do I make sure I don't get paint on the carpet or something? Maybe I better go and learn a little bit more about what I'm doing. Maybe I better get someone to come and help me. This is the card that where it says that to proceed any further, you do need some outside help, whether that is learning more about things yourself so you can do it, or getting someone else to show you how or to help you. So that's your 3 of wands. And then we have 3 of pentacles. So pentacles, remember, are money. They are our material stuff. They are how we feel secure and safe with our cars and our houses and our surroundings. So 3 of pentacles, 3 of coins. So pentacles are coins. 3 of pentacles is that you have started a new cycle of money, been with the ace. You have had to juggle things a little bit to see how that new thing with your money can work for you and what you can do with it. And then you have 3 of pentacles. And 3 of pentacles is when you can actually input your own skills and your own abilities with confidence. Now you know, I can save, I can see how I can do all of these things. This is where you start to see results. The 3s are where you start to see some results, the beginnings of something, if you know what I mean. So if you put a seed in the ground, and so it's the seed plus the ground, and then you put water, which is the third component, the 3, then you start to see a little bit of something. It might be just this scattering of green, but you can see there's something. So this is when you can see there's something being produced, okay? In this 3 of pentacles, people might go, oh, I can see what you're doing. They actually see something of your skills. They see a value to what you're doing. They recognize that you have achieved some little something, and that there is potential for you to achieve more. Then we go to 3 of cups. And the cups, remember, were to do with feelings, spiritual growth, things that we love, new relationship. And then we had that person, if it's a person, where we felt some sort of maybe connection or recognition, and we thought, oh, I like this person. And then we get the 3, and that's when you're socializing. That's when you're going out and you're having fun. And if this is like a new home, because we get new feelings when we're in a new place, right? So at first it's new, it's clean, it's kind of got potential, but we don't really know what. And then we start to unpack, which is your Two of Cups. We start to unpack, we start to fit ourselves into this space that we're in. And then we have the Three, and we go, there's your, what did they used to have? It was like your housewarming. It was like, welcome, having a social event where everyone comes around and goes, and you celebrate, this is my new home. So the Three of Cups is an anticipation of feeling of fun, of something to celebrate. And it's a lovely card to get if you've been having a tough time. It says you're going to get an opportunity to go and join in with friends or do something with friends that will lift your spirits. So it's always a good one to take. So threes are about three components. So seed, ground, water, or whatever area of your life you want to relate it to. Work, contract, and seeing what you need to do next, but needing help. So when you go to work, you sign a contract, but you need help to learn how to do the job, for instance. Now we go on to swords. So swords are the ones, of course, that are our thoughts. Our thoughts can create problems and struggles. We know this. We can overthink things, and we can stop ourselves from doing things as well by overthinking things. So remember, the Ace of Swords was decisive. It was clarity. I'm going to do this. It was a decision that you make for some sort of determined focus in your life, okay? And then the Two of Swords, where you go, okay, but what about this, and what about this, and what if this happens? So it can make you a bit procrastinate a little bit, second guess yourself a little bit, and so therefore do nothing. It can actually create a standstill. Three of Swords is the culmination of the Ace and the Two of Swords, where it's kind of a little bit like, right, you've decided to take this course of action. You've been questioning the do you, don't you, do it, whether you can or you can't, because you know that it could be hard to do, because all swords create problems. And then you get to the Three of Swords, which is something has to be let go. And for you to move forward, something needs to be left behind. And when it comes to a relationship issue, it can be, okay, I can't do this anymore. I need to go and do something else. As the Ace. As the Two of Swords, it can be flip-flopping, coming, going, should I, shouldn't I? Am I doing the right thing? And Three of Swords is when you actually know that you have to move on, that you have to leave something behind. It is the heartbreak card. It is the heartbreak card because it is the card of separation. It is the card where you must leave things behind for the things that you have focused on getting done. And it can be a very painful card because of that. And none of this has to happen. This is very much to do with you and what you're looking for in your life. So I'm teaching you these cards so that if you did want to learn tarot and you came across these cards, then you could kind of understand where you're at in this process. And this is just a very brief overview of that. So the other way to look at it too is cutting loose on things that need to be cut loose on. As in that maybe you've done what you can. I would say possibly. It's a new chapter when you get an Ace. It's always a new chapter when you get an Ace, all right? So all the Aces, Wands, Pentacles, Cups, and Swords, they're all new beginnings because you have completed a cycle. So the Swords are, this is when you cut that away with the Three of Swords. It's when you cut what is no longer working for you with your future thoughts and ideas and decisions, when you have to release it and let it go.